on my head.
I'm not gonna be able to. Oh no, I can still drink.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, Glucky.
You probably still can too. You just gotta put your straw up through there.
Sort of.
This is the beginning, but this would be a good clip. trying to drink.
Long ago. Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of the WNHON show. And as you know, well, the date of the episode won't be accurate, but we're filming this on Halloween, and we decided to dress up as Star Wars characters. And you know why? Because we did that ranking in the last episode, which you should go check it out. We ranked all the Skywalker saga Star Wars movies, and we also reacted to some more Kamen Rider Kuuga. So I'm taking this off, but yeah, this is our little Halloween outfit. We talked about it. I don't think we did a Halloween episode last year, so we decided to kind of do something of that nature. But today's going to be kind of more or less somewhat of the same kind of episode. For the beginning of the episode, since it is Halloween time, we are going to talk about some of our favorite horror/Halloween movies. Horrors. Also, we've just started uploading clips of the show on our TikTok account. If you want to follow that, it's going to be right here. You can go follow us on TikTok, and I've just now started posting clips of our show on there. Clips of our films might go on there. I say might because TikTok is very weird about taking stuff down. Dawson probably would know more than me about that.
It's stupid.
Yeah, they take down a lot of stuff for music and everything, so maybe you'll get to see clips of films that we've done, of scenes that we've done in films. If I can figure out a way to bypass that, let me know. I'll research it probably. But we'll drop clips of the show on there. We'll drop edits of our films. We'll drop all sorts of different things. So go follow that. You get to see all of our content. And if you don't want to sit here for an hour or so, that's the best place to go, because you'll get to see all of it in very short form content.
Yeah.
So, we're going to jump right into this since it is Halloween time. There is a lot, and I mean a lot, of horror things out there to watch. A lot of horror movies, a lot of Halloween movies. I mean, there is a whole series called Halloween, so,
Yeah.
There's that. I was trying to think of a segment to do, like to kick off the episode, and this is really the only thing I could think of talking about different Halloween/horror movies. I didn't start getting into horror movies until like 2017, when me and Dawson and a couple other friends went and watched it in the theater, and that was really the first horror movie that I think I ever really saw. And I liked it a lot, so.
Which one did we watch?
It.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and we also did a movie review of that on my channel a long time ago. So, that movie was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Sequel, not so much, but,
Yeah.
It happens. It
I
happens.
felt like, and we actually talked about this before, the sequel is more, like, comical.
Yeah,
and
it's way too long.
It is way too long.
Very long.
The first one it had its horror aspects to it and its scariness.
Yeah.
And like the second one had its moments, but it was more funny than anything.
Yeah. I mean, it was cool to see all the kids like grown up and everything, but But it was cool to see all the kids growing up and everything, and the way that they casted them and stuff. But they don't even really do what they do in the book to get rid of it.
No.
They basically throw that out of the way.
They bully him.
And they bully him to death.
They turn him into a small baby.
Yep. And then he dies. It's
Excuse me.
very typical, you know. Because, can't do that ritual because that still would have worked, but in this case it did not.
Yeah, because in the book, the ritual is actually the thing that works, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's what makes him go away. And they're like, no, we're just going to bully him.
Yeah, they made it this time that the ritual makes him stronger.
Yeah.
Which is really
makes
weird.
him big spider.
Yeah, big...
Yeah. And then we get that classic moment of yippee-ki-yay, mother... which is like the best part of the entire movie, in my opinion. I do think I remember when we first watched it, when the opening started, the creepy like kids and the baby noises at the beginning was very creepy at the beginning.
When it first started and it was all like the babies laughing and screaming and whatnot, I remember me and you both were like,
Yeah, and it was dead quiet in that theater, so it was not a fun thing to witness. There's a lot of different types of scary movies. One that me and Dawson have both seen is both Candyman movies.
Yes.
Those are really good movies. First one is obviously better than the second one. I don't really like to count the second and third Candyman with Tony Todd.
It's different.
Because I've not seen them, but I've seen people review them, and they don't sound anything like the first one.
No.
And then you watch the remake of it, which they call Candyman, which is really confusing.
Mm-hmm.
Go watch original Candyman, then go watch Candyman right after that. Because it's literally a sequel to the first one.
Yeah, because you see the original, and it's the whole thing about it is the beginning of the first one.
Yeah. And the whole, like, that lady from the first one, her son becomes the Candyman. So it's literally... And in the original, he was a part of the sacrifice too.
Mm-hmm. It
Anyways.
fills in all the gaps.
Yeah, pretty much, as the first one did. But it does get very weird towards the end.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, it's very odd.
It still cracks me up, and I remember us laughing about it when he just was like, "Boy."
Yeah, he's levitating.
And just like started like floating and like following him. And I was like, what the f-?
What? You can float now? I didn't know that was a thing. But, Tony Todd makes his like one appearance where he's like killing a guy, and then he floats and turns around and says his line, and it's like, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool, I guess. But yeah, we watched that when it came out, and we're not saying that it's a bad movie.
No.
I thought it was good, because everybody in the YouTube land or the internet, every time we post anything, they think that we're hating on something, when we're not. Like we've gotten stuff on the TikTok videos, which we might comment on that later. But there's a lot of stuff out there. Recently, we went and watched Smile 2, and that's a movie that I've really wanted to talk about on the show.
Is there a Wi-Fi password here?
There's no Wi-Fi down here.
Oh, I figured not.
That's the pros and cons of filming down here.
Because my service just like...
Yeah, it's not great. Yeah, I'm surprised that I can use the hotspot when we do the Kuuga stuff. But we've wanted to talk about Smile 2 on the channel ever since we've watched it, because that movie was great, and everyone on the internet is talking about it.
I liked it.
It's everywhere because it is the complete opposite of the first one. By far. It's not really like the first one that much. I think obviously everybody's saying it's better than the first one.
It's more on a bigger scale.
Mm-hmm.
A lot bigger scale.
Yeah, and you can definitely tell everybody's like saying, "Oh, well, Naomi Scott needs to get an Oscar."
Yeah.
Maybe. But I highly doubt they'll give her one because it's a horror movie and they don't normally do that unless you're The Exorcist, and they do.
Yeah.
But it's another good one as well. But yeah, we watched Smile and Smile 2, and they were both very good. The second one was very good, to me.
I liked it.
Yeah, it's definitely something. It scared the bejesus out of me sometimes.
There was so many jump scares in that movie. So
But they worked.
many.
But they worked.
Oh yeah, I mean they worked good and like they were well placed. And then there were sometimes that it was a build up and you were like expecting it to happen and then it didn't happen and you're like, and then you released, so you're just like, oh okay, there's not a jump scare, and then it'd be like bam and you're like, oh you mother.
yeah, for real. It was definitely something to watch. Y'all need to watch it because the ending is the wildest thing
I know.
ever.
Me and Trace talked about this at one point because Caitlin, she wasn't feeling good, and she kind of stopped watching the movie. But me and Trace kept watching it, and it was a little bit past the halfway mark. And like I said, there was a lot of jump scares in this movie.
There's a lot of stuff going on. Period.
A lot of stuff, and there's one jump scare in particular that I, for some reason, can't like place. But me and Trace both were just sitting there, and we were watching, and then it was like an intense jump scare. Mm-hmm. When it happened, me and Trace both were like, ah!
Yeah. I feel like you're talking about the one where she's watching the phone, and there's nothing there, but she's trying to look and see if there's something there, and then the Ray Nicholson's like next to her, and she's like, oh my gosh, because it's like dead silent whenever that happens. But
I also thought it like. Because I keep seeing people post clips on it on TikTok now.
Yeah.
And the scene with the demon monster
the end. The big elongated
God.
Monster.
Which was really weird. And like,
he looks more animated than he did the first one.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what gender
and
it is.
It was so weird watching him, like, spread her mouth open.
Yeah, and it, like, broke and stuff.
It broke and everything. It was like, oh,
it looked very painful.
Ow.
Very painful, but they probably
and
obviously
then it cuts
don't know.
To like the entire crowd quiet, and she's just like flopping like a fish on the ground.
Yeah, and they're like, I loved how it didn't show like how she was how she was killing herself, and they were all just like freaking out, and it was just wild.
And then it just cuts to her laying on the ground with the mic in her head.
Mm-hmm. But I will say the music that Sky Riley does is banger. They're really good music. I don't know. It's funny that you wouldn't think that for a fake pop star person that the music would be great, but the music was great.
Yeah.
She can sing. We all knew that.
And then it was also the, which was really weird, but the moment with the crazy fan.
Oh gosh, that made me cringe for sure.
Just standing there naked.
Yep, that.
Like, what are you doing?
Even before that, it was cringy because we went to high school with people like that.
Oh, yeah.
So, it kind of just made me think of that. But what are some of your favorite ones? Because I know you've seen favorite horror movies because you've seen more than me.
I would say some of my favorite ones are the Conjuring movies.
Yeah, I've seen the first one.
I've always liked the Conjuring movies because, one, they're based off of real events, like what they say and whatnot, with the Lorraine family.
Yeah.
Or not the Lorraine, but the Warren family.
Yeah.
Where the hell did I get Lorraine from?
That's the wife's name.
Yeah.
That's where you got
right.
that from. It's the wife's name.
But I really liked that with the whole storyline of it.
Mm-hmm.
All of them are really good. This the Nun and the second Nun is good. But I kind of like put them all in the same like bracket because it's the same people.
Yeah, it's the universe. Yeah.
But I like this the Saw ones.
Yeah, I was about to say cool. That really you can just watch the first one.
Oh yeah.
And not watch any of them, and it's still good.
This first one's always been.
It's the best
favorite.
one. So, it's the only one I've seen, but to me, it's the best one. You don't have to watch the rest of them.
It's really good. And then I'm trying to think of all the horror movies that I've seen. I've seen so many.
I've got a list right here of stuff. I've got The Shining. Yeah. The Shining. The thing is, when I was looking through all the stuff that I've watched, I had to think, is this a horror movie or not?
Doctor Sleep
Yeah, The Shining and Doctor Sleep. Doctor Sleep
is amazing.
is great. It's funny because that's another thing with like Smile and Smile 2 is everybody's saying, oh, well, this is the case where like the sequel's better than the first one. Kind of like Lord of the Rings 2 is better than the first one. People have said.
Say what?
That the Lord of the Rings, the sequel, is better than the first one.
Like
because it won an Oscar and it didn't.
Yeah.
Basically, that's what I've just heard that.
So the Twin Towers is
The Two Towers.
Or the
9/11.
What? Well, yeah, but
The Twin
Towers. The Two Towers.
That's funny.
Is really good.
Yeah.
It's
well, they're all really good.
They're all phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
But I actually like the first one.
Yeah.
More than the second one.
Mm-hmm.
And then out of all three of them, The Return of the King is my favorite. If I had to rank them, it would be Return of the King.
Our list would probably be the same because I really like the third one a lot.
The third one's amazing.
The third one's great.
It's just awesome.
Yeah, the third one's great. I think I would go in reverse order. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
For Lord of the Rings.
Mine would be 3, 1, 2.
Yeah.
But
that might actually be mine too because I like the first one a lot also.
And then, which you still gotta watch The Last Hobbit.
Yeah, The Last Hobbit one.
But
and then we'll do a ranking of all 6.
All 6.
Of the Hobbit universe. Yeah, so, there's his face. He revealed his face.
Hey.
He's come out of the shadows. I've also got Longlegs written down, which was the Midsummer of 2024
That was such a crazy movie.
I think you would agree with me on that because we'll get to Midsummer in a minute. We did a whole podcast episode talking about it. We watched it twice. I don't know what made us want to watch it twice.
Well,
the second time was because Caitlin never saw it.
Because Caitlin never saw it, so we were like, okay, well, we'll watch it. And then Caitlin was focused in on it, but the entire time me and Chase were both like...
Yeah, we knew our experience from the first time watching it, and the first time watching that one was insane, and we'll get to that in a minute. But Longlegs was that experience, but this year, and it I think it was genuinely the scariest movie of the entire year for me.
Yeah.
Because I got to the point... Oh, he's leaving.
I gotta blow my nose.
I literally got to the point, that movie... No other movie has made me get to the point where I was like, yeah, I think I just need to stop watching stuff for a while. Then I realized I was being overdramatic. But, yeah, that movie is something else. It's on another level. Let's say that. It's interesting.
It was a lovely time.
Yeah, it was a lovely time in the movie theater. It was great. Our reactions were all kind of the same.
Yeah.
When we got out of it, I would say so. But yeah, he's making another movie called The Monkey, and I kind of want to see it. So.
The Monkey.
Yeah, it has to do with one of those monkey thingies, those clapping monkey thingies.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Another one I wrote down was Five Nights at Freddy's, which people don't give that thing enough love.
I liked it.
It's pretty good. If you know, I think I agree with a lot of people when they're like, oh, if you know anything about the story or the games, then you'll really like it, which it's true. If I or Dawson did not know anything about Five Nights at Freddy's and we watched it, we'd probably be like, eh. Mm-hmm. But we know what it's about, so it was a better experience for all of us.
I liked it.
Yeah, it's great. I contemplated, because they're doing a sequel, and it's coming out next year, I think, which I'm definitely going to watch that, for sure. But yeah, that movie was very story-driven, probably one of the most story-driven horror movies I've seen in a long time, because there's so much story to it that you have to kind of do that. But I honestly questioned putting Squid Game on this list because
I could see that.
I didn't write it down, and this counts for TV shows too because there's horror shows also, which I'll get into later. But Squid Game to me, I think really it is a thriller, but there are a lot of like horrific elements to it. and it's like one of the best like Korean shows I've ever.
It was really good. I love Squid Games. It was. I could see, because I mean, you can. Well, not really.
I just can't wait for David Fincher to do that American one. That's going to be interesting. It might not be as good as the first one.
It's going to be different.
But David Fincher does a lot of creepy stuff, so who knows? They bring it over to America. It's probably what they're going to do. They're going to be like, hey, we saw that they were doing this in Korea. We're going to steal it. But, yeah, that one I would consider a horror in a way.
Yeah.
I don't think Dawson's watched this, but Midnight Mass is a really good one. It's a good limited series.
That's that cult one, ain't it?
Yeah, it is. If you're religious like both of us, it is really crazy. Because that and Archive 81, I forgot to write that one down too. That one's a really good one. Both of those are terrifying. So, you know. It's great.
Talking about horror shows, the Haunting on Hill House.
Yeah, it's the same guy who made that too. So I've watched a little bit of it. Yeah. I didn't watch all of it, but
I know when I was watching the beginning of it, because when people were talking about the Haunting of Hill House, they were like, when you first watch it, it's like it kind of messes with your head and whatnot. And I was just like, okay. So whenever I was watching it, the beginning is the family trying to get out of the house.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, what's going on? And then the mom is like dancing through the house, and I was like,
what
is happening?
What is going on? And I know we've watched a lot of Mike Flanagan's stuff, which because Dr. Sleep was the first thing I ever saw, but I put down A Quiet Place 1 and 2. I honestly think 2.
I haven't seen the second one.
2 I think is better than the first one. Oh. To me, I really like the second one a lot. Even though there's no John Krasinski, that's fine. He's in it a little bit.
I was going to say, isn't he in the beginning?
He's in it a little bit. Yeah. He's in flashback stuff. I have not seen the prequel movie yet.
I haven't either.
Of Day One, basically. It's on Peacock, I think, but I've not watched it. I've thought about it. But those movies are really good. Of course, the quietest movie you'll ever watch. Can't say that because I've watched silent movies before, and those are the quietest movies you'll ever watch. The Invisible Man. I've got that written down. So good. The Invisible Man was. I remember when we went going into that movie. I don't think we thought it was going to be as good as it was.
Oh my god, it was so good.
Because usually those movies that come out like beginning of the year are just crap, and then that one was just like, nope, I'm not.
That one was really good.
Very good.
Really, really good. They did phenomenal on
Especially, I'm trying to think of her name. Is it Elizabeth Moss?
I think
Who's
so.
the main woman? She's great in it, also.
I really loved how they did a lot of the shots where
the fighting with no one is crazy.
It was good. But like, I really liked how in some of the shots they filmed it to where it looks like there is 2 people there, but you can only see one person, which is really cool to kind of give that hint.
It's very trippy.
There's something there. But yeah, the hallway scene where he was taking out the guards and whatnot, that was crazy.
It's trippy. So it's a very trippy movie. Another one that I got written down, which Dawson told me to watch recently, was The Outsider. The show.
Yes.
Yeah, I watched that pretty recently. I think, it was this summer, I think, when I watched that show.
That show was actually really good.
It's a very good show. The end gets kind of weird, which it's Stephen King, so of course it's going to get really weird. But it goes down a path that I did not think it would go down. But, it's pretty cool. They hint like they're going to do another season, which they shouldn't, but it is what it is. It's pretty good. I like that one. That one's a good one. Now, Midsommar. That one, for me and Dawson, was probably... I can't even really count Longlegs because Midsommar was like the most quiet me and Dawson have ever been in a movie ever. In the movie, out the movie. Because when you get that first shot... And we're going to be talking spoilers for all of these, but when you get that first shot of the sister killing herself and the parents.
Yep.
And it goes, like, the camera goes back, and then it goes to the title screen. You know what the crap this is going to be about.
Yep.
And we never watched Hereditary before that.
No.
But we did after. Boy, do I not like that movie. Boy, that was something. That was something. That's all I can say. Something. Great times.
Different.
Great times.
Another movie.
Great.
Though, that I actually forget about sometimes. Until just now, because it just kind of popped in my head. But the Barbarian movie.
Yeah, Barbarian. I forgot about that. That wasn't even on my list somehow. Either that or I overlooked it, but yeah. Naked Woman.
Naked Woman.
And that guy's doing another movie. You know, we saw that with Jack Quaid.
Yeah.
In which it looked very weird. I can't remember what the name of it was now.
Either.
But it looked very, not Jack Quaid-y. But,
You know.
whatever that means. You got, like, Us and Get Out. Those are really good ones. I think Us is... Get Out is really good. I like Us better.
Yeah.
Just because I like the whole cloning.
The underground...
And the way that they did that and the cloning and stuff is just freaky to me. And they're all holding hands and...
Yeah, they hold hands
wrapped around the world. Yeah. And then you find out at the end that the clone is actually out.
The original daughter.
This is messed up. Crazy. And then people back then people weren't like crapping on it, but now they are.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was good.
Why, I don't know. There's no need for that.
Pet Sematary was good.
I watched the original. I did not watch the new one, but I watched the original. The original one is kind of corny in some ways. But it is not that bad.
The new one's really good.
Yeah, I've heard about the new one. And I've also got The Purge, which I watched recently. That one is cornier than I wanted it to be. I thought it was going to be more serious, but then it's very
they made
corny.
so many of them.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
And it's all basically the same thing.
Yep.
It's like all...
It's just different people.
Yep.
It's funny, that makes me think, speaking of, Ethan Hawke's in that movie Sinister, that one's really good.
Sinister is good.
And it's supposed to be one of the scariest movies of all time, but I just found it to be really creepy.
One that is also good is, and it's just like a classic, but the Blair Witch Project.
Oh, that's a good one. I forgot about that one. Yeah, I didn't go that far down. But yeah, I've for a long time, and I've told Dawson about this. Ever since that we started making videos 10 years ago now, I've always wanted to do a film that's like the Blair Witch Project because it's such a... Even back then when I was like 13 or 14 and I never watched it ever, I saw people making films that were like it and I thought those were creepy. And I really wanted to do something like that. And we've talked about doing something like that where it's entirely found footage. And that film would probably be the most... like preparation that we would have to do for a film because it would have to be one take, figure out what the crap we're doing,
or we'd have to do like what we normally do, where we'd put like the camera down and like pan back up and to where we can be able to cut it and whatnot.
And we just like figure out spots to cut stuff and like do like the whole Caitlin situation where she'll like just do like a thing and then she'll like turn the camera off and then it cuts to something else because that's what it does in Blair Witch a lot.
Yeah.
But that movie is really good. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of different things that we have watched over the years that are horror related. If y'all have any suggestions, we might react to some on the channel at some point. Maybe. I know we've talked about playing the Slender Man game on the show. Maybe not even in Halloween, just a random time. If I can get the Slender Man game, turn the lights off, and get spooky-fied.
Play it on the projector.
That would be even scarier. Actually, if y'all want us to play scary, because we've done it before, we played the Backrooms in Minecraft, and that was terrifying. Well, to me, it was terrifying, because I scared Dawson.
Yeah.
But if y'all want us to play more like horror-esque games like Amnesia. That would be fun. Amnesia.
I forgot about that game.
Yeah. And stuff like that, or Markiplier played all the different Slenderman games, in different. If you want us to do that, for not even just a segment, but for an episode of the show, or for gaming for that matter, let us know in the comments down below, because we have not done a full-on gaming episode in a long time. We've done a live stream, but that's live stream. It's not a gaming episode, but we've talked about it, so who knows? We might do it. But yeah, what would you say is your favorite, your best horror movie that you've ever seen? As we go into the next segment. I don't even have an answer, really.
I don't either. I mean, in reality, I would just say all the Conjuring movies. I mean, they're all my
That's
favorites.
all as one movie.
Yeah, I mean, I like all the other, a bunch of horror movies, but the Conjuring movies are always been my favorite.
I would say, I don't really have a specific one. I probably have several. I have several, and I think two of them, actually three of them that I can think of, are Blair Witch Project is probably number one for me, and then Long Legs was one of my favorite ones, and what was the other one? I had it in my head, but it went away. Where did it go?
Home.
It went home. Was it on my list? I can't even remember. Blair Witch, for me, Blair Witch would be number one. And then Long Legs would be on there also. This is not the one I was thinking of, but The Shining was one of my favorite ones. So I would probably say those top three. Those would be top three for me. Probably in Blair Witch, Shining, Long Legs order for me. So I've yet to watch any of the classic horror movies. Like, I've seen Halloween. I've not seen a lot of the other ones, but I'll probably get to those at some point in time. But yeah, if y'all want us to rank specific genres of films, like we did the Star Wars ones, let us know, because we want to do those ranking things a lot more.
Yeah.
We might do a Power Ranger one in the future. That might be the next one.
Power Ranger.
That might be the next ranking video you see. Either ranking the show or ranking the characters. Probably the characters, because we've talked about what our favorite ones are, the shows, already. So, And that list would be very interesting, because there's like 20 of them.
After thinking of it,
What?
I think I do know what my favorite Halloween movie is.
Okay.
Like, the genre of Halloween,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't even say this a minute ago, but I guess it's just because my brain isn't thinking of it, but Sleepy Hollow.
Oh, yeah. I've heard about that one.
Such a good movie.
Heard about that one. Yeah, if it was Halloween themed, I don't really have an answer, because I haven't really seen much. The only one that I can think of off the top of my head that I watched recently was Nightmare Before Christmas, and that one's pretty good, but
Yeah.
I've not seen a lot of... I've seen more Christmas movies than I've seen, and when we get to Christmas time, we'll probably talk about that also, because there's a lot of those, and if y'all want us to react to any of those, such as Elf, my favorite one, yeah, let us know in the comments down below. But I hope you enjoyed us talking about horror movies, Halloween, for just a few minutes as we go into a music break. And we're going to let y'all listen to another song that we have done. We're going to let y'all listen to Broken, the new Broken, not the instrumental Broken. That one is on YouTube already. You can go listen to that. It's been on YouTube for 5 years. It's also one of the theme songs for Home. Or the theme song for Home. Hilariously enough, it's called Broken, even though your character's not really that broken. He's just broken because of the war. Mm-hmm. But go check that film out also. Also, if you haven't, go watch Deception. I forgot to mention that. Go watch Deception. We just did that film not too long ago, so go watch it.
1,000 views.
Yeah, it's got a lot of views right now, so go check it out. But we're gonna go into the new version of Broken, which was the instrumental was done by Dawson, and we randomly did the lyrics for it, and it is eventually going to be used for a film at some point.
Yep.
What it'll be, you'll find out, because we're still working on a lot of that stuff. But without any further ado, here is Broken.
without a plan, wanders through the shifting sand, searches for his past so grand. Time is slipping through his hand. Eyes are hollow, gaze so cold. Stories left but never told. World around him turning old. Life's a mystery to unfold. He's lost in time, lost in space, looking for a certain place. All the faces passing by in the shadows of the sky, echoes of a distant past, memories that never last. Walking through the night so fast, every moment fading fast. Answers hidden in the breeze. Restless heart can't find its ease. Through the forests and the seas, seeking truths on bended knees. He's lost in time, lost in space, looking for a certain place. All the faces passing by in the shadows of the sky.
Did you enjoy that little song that we did a while back? Feels like a long time ago. Probably wasn't that long ago, but yeah, there you go. There's Broken, the new version of Broken. Yeah, hope you enjoyed that. Now we're here to the segment where we are going to be watching more Kamen Rider Kuuga. Now,
Kuuga.
y'all keep voting for it, and we're gonna keep doing it. Y'all didn't show some love to Attack on Titan. Come on, guys. I get it. Y'all want us to do Ultraman and Kuuga. I totally understand. I really do get it. But we're here to watch episodes 28 and 29 of Kamen Rider Kuuga. So, This should be very fun. I believe the episode 28 is called Clarification.
Oh.
I believe. So we'll see what happens. The last 2 episodes were better.
They were better.
They weren't, amazing, but they were better.
They were better.
But we're getting on the right track here. Like we've said before, we've gotten to the halfway point now. And we're going to get ever so close to the end, which once we watch the next one, we will have 20 more to go. So we're probably not going to finish it until 2025. So that's just what happens when you do these on a weekly basis and stuff. So here we go. Episode 28 of Kamen Rider Kuuga.
Bam.
If I can get it on full screen fast enough. Oh yeah, this is where he got lit up with gas. And believed to be dead. Yeah, and the Kamen Rider monster guy.
The evil rider.
Yeah, that looks nothing like a Kamen Rider, but
Nope.
But eventually when you get into the more of the Kamen Rider stuff, they start to look like that.
Yep.
Again, can we all just fight one-on-one without the bikes? I get it,
What?
Oh, he's chickening out.
What?
Oh, wait, what? They don't have it just goes away.
Yeah.
Dong, water.
Water.
Yeah.
Why is he holding his hands like that?
He's serious, man. I wonder what he's thinking about.
What is she doing?
Director's like, yeah, that'll work. Yeah, again, this intro is so much better than the original. I still think it's weird for him to ride that normal bike and he's red and it's like blue.
Yeah.
Like, it's so weird to me. Yeah. Cougar. Oh, I thought it wasn't going to show that up again. But it did. It's going to do it every time. Every time.
Yeah, that.
Someone's already dead, maybe? I don't know. But he's obviously going to be one of the last people to show
Was
up.
the hospital attacked?
It's a hotel, I think.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that's what it said, I think. Oh, it's that chick playing piano. Yeah, she was going hard on that piano last time. She's like, yeah, right. I'm coming to you. Oh, never mind, she's not. She's leaving. Oh, yeah, we're still on that pool stuff.
Yep.
Well, it moved!
It moved. It moved, shoot it!
I'm just gonna deliberately select certain pools. What? Why'd you do the water like that? I feel like it's just doing it at random. Pole. The best place ever.
The Paul.
That guy's still standing there? He was there last time. Man, their news networks look really bland. They just have nothing on them and they're just standing there. Oh. Yeah, can we not talk about that?
Look, she's doing something different again. I'm proud you're getting out there.
Yeah. After almost
took
30
half
episodes.
it took half the show, but
If they keep putting all these characters together, I'm gonna get confused too. Sometimes I feel like this show has mood swings. We go from it's like, oh wow.
oh yeah, there's mood swings, all right.
This one's already had one.
Good morning.
She hasn't got out of bed yet.
Good morning, Starshine. Come on, sis.
Oh yeah, she's pregnant. I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
She's pregnant.
Pregnant.
I was confused for a second. I was like, what?
Pregnant.
Pregnant. It's funny she said
Pregnant.
she's pregnant, and she said that she was like however so many weeks pregnant, but she looks like she's not pregnant at all.
Pregnant.
And you're doing this in the wide open? What are with these shots? Don't lose that coin. Oh. He's too cool for that. Okay. Japanese in their coats.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know that he looked like another one? They all kind of look the same. What's that? It's drugs.
This is cocaine.
Oh my!
You should try it.
You went to the drug division? I thought they just like playing a game where they just kill the most people.
Right. That's what it seems like it is.
Not this dude again.
You're a whore.
Died of He's a womanizer, that's what he is. He got a heart attack. 3rd-degree frostbite on the chest? Ow. That little noodle thingy? I think it's funny, is like, is that even possible? It's like, in this world, anything is possible.
Anything is possible at this point. What are you talking about?
Negative 100, that's cold. Why didn't it affect anybody else?
Dumb.
I hope them killing them at the pools makes sense, because so far it don't. all 9 victims. There's a pattern. He said that in English. He said that in English. He said that in English. And he said that in English. It's the first time he's ever spoke English.
The weird zoom in shot.
What was that? I didn't hear anything. He's Spider-Man. He's got
Yeah.
supersonic hearing. It was the piano. The lady just left. What in the world? How do you specifically leave water drops on each key?
You're sure what?
Okay. It was the lady.
That made no sense. He said, what is it? And he said, I'm sure of it.
Of what, sir?
What? I asked you, what is it?
Oh, apparently the first two words, or first two letters of each of the names, like the beginning of each of the names that they kill people at, is like different notes. Like Ray, me. That's what they were saying. So somewhere that's called Do. And what about Fa? You.
How do you know that? From 3 notes.
He's musically gifted.
Do 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 do. The revolutionary kids are what? The hell are you talking?
It's the Nazi theme song. The next time they do it, he hits one note. America the Beautiful. What?
I'm dumbfounded right now. Just do 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 do. It's the revolutionary song.
It's the revolutionary song.
What the hell are you talking about?
I think this dude, we found his superpower. He can figure out music. So? Probably something that starts with an S and O.
Finish the sentence.
Oh, so Shigaya Centerpool.
Excuse me.
S.O. I did not cuss at you, I swear. And there she is again. She gonna spring her noodle in the pool.
She's mad because all the pools are closed. Oh no!
She gonna get angry.
I wonder how many weeks or months pregnant she is.
She said it in the last episode, and it seemed like it was like too far out to be that slim. Because you'd have like a baby in your stomach at that point. Maybe they couldn't afford one. She should have had that kid now.
It's just went really dark. Hopefully they're okay being born into a world of scariness.
Well, she should have had that kid now, and then she would really be thinking that. I was about to say, this has nothing in it. What are we looking at here? Art? Dude, this guy is trying to swoon. Bro, this music. So intense. Just cut the tension out, man.
We're never gonna get those past 5 minutes back. I don't know what just happened.
No. They're trying to spell right now. With S-O. How many things have S-O in the word? You're thinking of so many different places.
Popo.
That'd be crazy if one of the notes was Po, but it's not. But that'd be it's a character in Teletubbies. Not this though.
Why are y'all so depressed? Yes.
They've lately been depressed
I know.
throughout this
Your
entire
timing
several
was
episodes.
fine. You got out there before the killing started. You're fine. Shut up. Stop getting depressed. Wow.
They've become so numb that I can feel them there.
もしもし。まあぼちぼちや。ナナちゃんのお母さんですか。とりあえず。
He just said that.
Your mother's on the phone. Is that her mother?
Do you have
Dumb.
ears? Do you have ears? Listen.
母ちゃん、私な。
Say it. Say something. Or unless she's talking to you.
What's in the box?
ほなな。
Okay. Bye, Mom.
Well, that conversation was stupid and
We didn't even get to hear the other side of it.
Yep.
心配しとった。
Wow.
いつでも戻ってきていいって言われた。
That was it? You act like it's more dramatic than it was.
自分なりに覚悟を決めて上京したんやから、悔いのないように頑張れるだけ頑張ってみって。
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
That's all I can say. Is nothing.
I was thinking the same thing.
You stupid idiot! My bottle went everywhere.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Golly, that was.
He said, and my first thought was just.
He hit her head so hard, I thought he was gonna do that. You stupid idiot! You're fired. Get out of here!
Stop crying!
This is a place of work. You're fired.
You're
Jeez.
fine, you big baby.
We've done the smashing your head joke. I don't know how many times because they do stuff that look like you'd smash their head. Like the last two episodes, it was about getting rear-ended
Yeah.
and then jerking her head back.
And then, like, at the very beginning, it's like the 4th or 5th episode in, you can never miss the
Yeah, face slap.
face slap. Get married to them? I'm sorry. She can't marry a baby. That's called pedophilia.
That's a minor attracted person.
切れって確かに辛いけど。
I already hear it now. The comments are gonna be like, y'all missed like half the video because y'all were sitting there talking.
That's what a reaction is, guys. We're reacting to what we're watching.
Let me tell you something. I can about guarantee you we're not missing anything special right now.
No, they're basically repeating almost the same thing. I mean, this is no different than DVD commentaries.
Hey, look, thumbs up.
Where they get a life, where they talk over the movie or whatever.
You take that thumb, you twist it sideways, and
No, not the feet.
you take that thumbs up, you twist it sideways, and you ram it right up her.
Pregnant. That's how you get pregnant, folks.
Oh no!
Not the. It's always the kids.
The children.
I like kids.
Wipe that smile off your face.
He's like,
You
I like
pedophile.
kids. Oh.
Huh? Why are you naked?
Oh.
Oh, she's closer to the
Okay.
water. Oh, she's
We've
in further
done
water.
a shot like that.
Mhm.
I think.
Where'd she go?
Where'd you go? All right, turn left.
Yeah, I was gonna say, go to the ocean. You're passing it.
Man, she's attracted to like rap music. They're matching. She looks like she's in the pattern of a picnic table.
Mm-hmm.
He spoke.
Don't.
Oscar award right there. All right, sir, you can get out of the pool now. We've got the shot. Oh man. That is a weird shot to stop on.
Oh, this is gay.
Dude, what? Hold on, folks. We're having technical issues. Okay.
Have them nighttime shoots again.
Yeah, very, very dark. Oh, he's got a whip.
She.
Or she. I don't know my genders. He's running out there with a big gun. Oh, he's going into blue mode.
Blue.
The most useless one.
Oh, he's got a staff now.
Oh, there we go. Now he's not useless. I will say this is one of the very different ones because he's had to fight 2 different ones, and neither one of them are dead.
Ouchie.
Did she just whip the... She whipped the color off of his arm.
Yep.
Whoa. Oh.
Oh, it's
okay.
like freezing it.
Huh. Yeah, because she had the temperature control or whatever.
Yeah, get out of there.
Okay. Yeah, I beat women for fun.
The move.
I'm a woman beater!
Oh my god. Why are we running into the water?
Oh no, my weakness, water. Oh no, you're about to get whipped. Oh! Stick, baby. Whoa, what in the world just happened? He got out of the way. New form? What color is that? Is that orange?
No, it's still blue.
Oh, it's... Well, no, like the belt is
Oh yeah, the belt
a different
is,
color. I didn't know what that was.
It's yellow.
Oh, it's yellow.
And now the blue has gold on it. Oh.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, oh, okay. Stabbed her right in the stomach. Whoa!
That was easy enough.
Yeah, he's gonna start another tsunami. They've had a bunch of them. You know, you wonder why they have earthquakes and tsunamis. It's because of this.
It's because it. Oh, that's cool.
Well, it's like a new one, yeah. Well, slightly new one.
Upgraded blue.
A little bit. It's got more gold on it.
I love how every single time that he shows up after he destroys it, he's just always like...
I like staring at this guy. Can you not? I'm about to get sick and tired of that thumbs up. Oh, this anime dude again. What do we got? Michael Jackson's cousin next?
Certainly not me. Okay, cool. Then what are you? What are you?
They just ripped him off of a Dragon Ball
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, I saw that coming.
To be continued.
Cool. I was expecting like another like a color change or whatever for that, but
Oh yeah.
you know. So that was clarification. Don't know what clarification we got from that.
I didn't get any clarification. I'm still confused.
Yeah. But what'd you think about that? The new power is pretty cool.
The new power's cool. His suit, the new upgraded version of the suit's cool.
It's not much of an upgrade, but
No.
it's different.
I know that the kill was very easy to do. And there's a bunch of parts that I still own.
Yeah. I feel like I feel like those characters have, and I feel bad for the actors. I feel like those characters have just been going in a circle
It's just,
for the last 4 or 5 episodes.
It feels like it's just like a fill-in to make the episode longer. So they just were like, let's just add this random...
Let's make the audience sad.
let's just add this random thing right here.
You better be thinking hard, because this is real life. It was good besides those parts.
Yeah.
I'll say that. All right, next one, episode 29, Crossroads. We're almost at the 3-0 mark.
And then we got 20 left.
Kuuga, yeah. After this one, we've got 20. 20, episode 29.
Fan.
The dreaded fan. Oh, okay.
And Adachi.
Already start. Oh, I was gonna say we're already starting with the creepy vibe. I'm sorry. Is this a meth lab?
Could be.
Looks like it. Oh, he's got a weapon.
He's got a knife. He's got a knife.
That's a tiny knife. Tiny
Little
switchblade.
switchblade.
Yeah, tiny switchblade. Okay.
Oh, we've seen this guy before.
He looks familiar.
Well, you remember he was the one that had the tattoo, so they thought that he was an unidentified life form, so they like arrested him.
Oh.
And then they realized he wasn't.
Well, he's back.
He's back.
He's making a return, and he's deep in thought, and we're going with the. Why? That's all she's good for now. I thought they were gonna go with the whole relationship thing, but they've done nothing.
Crap. Out of like the 7 people, nobody has gotten into a relationship with anybody.
No, they're trying very hard though. Most of the guys. Cougar, baby. Cougar.
Kuuga.
Oh, Popol. We're starting with that.
What the?
Wow, I was about to say, what happened with his hand? Or her hand. His hand. That's his hand. Is he learning a new skill?
Huh?
He's talking about Kuuga.
Oh,
They still haven't even gave him a name yet.
Kuuga.
Like the people haven't.
そんなことやからおっちゃんまでやりよ。
He sounded like he was choking there for a second.
まあ
Dude's got a whole photo album.
そうだよ。実は4色揃ったら記念にカレーに金箔入れてキンキラカレーっていうのをメニューに足そうと思ってんだ。
He could already add it on there anyways. If he wanted to.
じゃあ椿さんに行きます。
Nope, she's back in her habitat. Oh.
太陽は闇に葬られん。ますますわかんないな。
But it just descripted it for you. Why don't you go look? Not again. Oh, that girl. I forgot.
久しぶり。
Look, I brought a little girl with me. And then I realized who it was.
I always knew you were weird.
座って。
This dude has freaked me out ever since he showed up.
ちゃんと見とかないとね。5だ。じゃなくて4個の行くんだってるみたいでよかったですけど。
You're telling her that?
知ってたんだ。
Oh, and he knew the whole time.
You knew? Well, yeah.
目の前で変わるとこ見ちゃったんです私。
Oh my gosh, you did? Like everyone else hasn't?
そういえばジャンも何日かぶりじゃない？一頃は毎日行ってたもん。
Okay.
本部長がわざわざお見えになるなんて。
Police science? That's a thing? I didn't know that was a thing.
ことはもはや最終
I thought that was just forensics, not
Yeah,
police
forensics.
science. They don't got that word yet.
I guess not.
My thing is, when did they catch on to the death game? I didn't even know they knew about that.
その真意は
They might have just like kind of caught on over time, but I
I
don't know.
guess.
Because when they raided and they found the first layer that was in there with like all the weird dolls and stuff, they found the like game
Oh,
thing
yeah.
and stuff. So I think after that is when they kind of started catching on to like it's a game.
It's still a pretty dumb game,
Mm-hmm.
if you ask me.
いつも笑顔を絶やさない
I'm trying to figure out how the population of Japan is not like extinct now because of how many people they keep killing. Like they keep saying it's like I killed 500 people today, and it's like what?
Next thing you know, they're gonna move to another country and just do it.
一刻も早く解明しなければ。
I'm just surprised that Japan still exists. All the shows they do and they kill people in it.
Yeah.
How many people they die.
Oh yeah.
何種類かありますが順次現場に出せるように急がしてます
I don't even know what we were looking at for a second, but it's the bike.
There's a bike.
これか。
はい。ゴーラムの融合による
I watched that Perfect Blue thing, and that girl says hi, and it means something else. I'm like, how many things does hi mean?
Hi.
最終メンテナンスだけか。
Again.
Hi.
いつ何があるかわからん。
Alright, I think it's okay for everyone to look at everything that I'm working on.
わかりました
It's totally no one's gonna sabotage it. Oh. Elevator? We'll get an elevator scene. Oh, there's the guy in the general outfit.
Oh yeah.
Weirdo. So it's a tournament now. She looks a lot different. Let me guess, they're in the next elevator. Well, that'd have been cool. They're in the next elevator. Oh, we're playing poker. The casino. That was a really zoomed in shot. If you can kill 567 people in 3 days, that is insane. That's called mass genocide.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Michael Jackson, get to work.
Yep, do your thing.
最初は冗談のつもりだったが、結局のところ、あの電気ショック以外、お前に金色の力が加わる原因は見つからなかった。やっぱそうですか。自分にもなかったし、そうかなって。あのことでアマダムが気質変化を起こして、電気的なエネルギーを生成し、放出できるようになったんだろう。俺を呼んだのは、それを説明するためだけか。金色の力のせいか、ここへ来て変化がかなり進んできている。筋肉の活動電流の増加、アマダムから脳に及んだ神経系の増殖。このまま進むと確実に
What? Become what?
戦うためだけの生物兵器だ。
He already has.
Mm-hmm.
He kills those monsters. Well, I remember watching in the first episode that footage of the original Kuuga just demolishing everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll probably become that. Yeah.
俺が
Like a mindless sentinel, just fighting off all the bad guys. Has no soul.
And that's why he got buried, son. And then you dug him back up. If you say tingle one more time. He's been saying that every episode.
Tingle.
確かに脳からの信号伝達物質がアマダムに大量に送り込まれていることは事実だ。
His brain is connected to that motorcycle. That's wild.
What?
That seems like it would hurt.
Mm-hmm.
そう考えるのが一番妥当かもしれん。それにしても五代、お前本当になんともないのか。
I don't think I've ever seen a doctor wear a red t-shirt
っていうのに
under their coat.
全然 OK です。右足はどうだ。これだけの変化があればかなり激しい痛みがあるはずだぞ。まあそう言われてもな。赤の時にあの金色になる力が出たらここに相当負担がかかる。
What are you, his, like, physical therapist now?
危険だ。あ、でも俺的には OK ですから。
I would slap the smirk on his face every time he does that.
なるべく手伝いたいんで。
That's the face of I can't stand this dude. Is he depressed now too? I guess so. I guess so.
What just happened?
Michael Jackson. Oh no, it's the anime guy. There's so many characters I have to give them nicknames.
You're gonna die.
It's called Move. Yeah, I was about to say just Move. Wow, she just killed those people. She didn't even let them know.
What was it?
In the world. Oh, they're all coming down. Jeez. Oh. Oh. It's an asteroid shower.
What the hell?
I don't. He moves so fast like that, it's gonna mess it up. I don't know why you would do that.
Why? What?
I was about to say that's a really long piece of lead. Sir, I think you need to turn a light on. Okay. I think we're getting one of those episodes again.
Mm-hmm. F the chief.
I ain't answering that phone, you take it. I thought you'd go a little bit faster if you're trying to get there. Oh, he's getting a little fancy.
Mm-hmm.
They got some more money after this whole experience with Kuuga.
Kuuga.
I think y'all are doing the wrong thing. You're not supposed to be playing games.
No, you're not.
You're gonna get killed. 16. I just said that, but alright. So they're like rolling that thing to figure out where they're gonna go.
I guess so. Weirdo.
He's ready to go. He's a smooth criminal. Okay. Those are bigger than I thought. He's gonna fight Anime Boy. Oh no, that's the other guy. The Rider. That's his voice? Here comes a bomb. Okay. Alright, we need to get direct hits, but we're also going to cause property damage.
All of the damage.
This country should be in debt at this point because of how much they destroy. They missed 3 people out of all that. That's crazy. I didn't even read that all. I don't even know what it said. So many words, I can't read them that fast.
椿です実は五代のことでお話ししたいこと
I want to take you on a date again.
Goda is dying.
わかりました
Did he say anything?
I think he said there was something about regarding him, and then she said something, and then she hung up. She's like, no, I don't want to hear from you ever again.
Mm-hmm. Stop talking to me.
I'm about to say about Platoon.
This is not the music for right now.
No. More like dun 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 dun. But this is an emotional moment. Yeah, this is the one scene that does not fit at all. I feel like nothing's happened.
No.
Except for the same killing and stuff.
Why is this music playing right now?
Like, don't ask me, I don't know. And then it's over.
Yep.
I love that they got like it looks like a random speaker, but it's not. I don't think it is. Y'all are still trying to figure out the gun situation after they figured it out.
It don't work.
We've been doing this for almost 30 episodes, and you still can't figure it out?
シャンさんはいティーナさん
Okay. Okay.
これですか
It looks like it.
応援が来るまで様子を見ようこの上からだ
I thought he was about to be like, yeah, let's just stay here and not go in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, we're gonna go inside.
And then you got the random thing of this guy.
That pretty much has gone nowhere. He's just, all he's done is sit in his room, draw, and get on a bus. And now he's getting off the bus.
あの
What are you, deaf?
次の次あとどれくらいかなどうですかねいつもはこんなとこで渋滞しないんだけど
I bet people at this point are like, well, this is an everyday thing.
ドア開けてくれ
Do you have to get in his face like that? We have been to this place a million times before.
Hey, look, there you go.
Have to drop some bombs.
一郎さん一郎です第39号が姿を現しました所轄の協力を得て
He has shown himself. He is butt naked right now on the
He's
roof.
naked.
He is exposing himself to everyone.
Now he's swinging his pecker.
He's gonna throw it at everybody. Woo!
He can fly.
Yeah, in that form he can. Into red. Or, yeah, for a second I thought it was a different color because of the light.
Now you figured out that just use one color for a certain thing and then go back.
It took him 30 episodes to figure that out. Oh my gosh. Ow. Yeah, he just face planted. Man, he keeps switching colors like crazy. He's like a mood ring.
Better change back.
Any normal person would have died hitting the ground like that, but okay.
Ask anybody at 9/11.
Wow. Yeah. That's a good question, yeah. You did say the Twin Towers earlier. Same pose, as usual. Looks like you're about to grab something. It's like we're back in medieval times.
He's got a mace.
Yeah.
That was close.
I'm about to say, maybe move out of the way? Alright, purple time. Oh, he's running for it. We're blocking the road off so they can fight.
Hey, stop. You're under arrest.
No. Ah!
What?
That was a weird way to end it. Okay. Alright. That was that. That's really all I can say about that. How we feeling about that?
What was that ending?
I don't really think.
What was the whole thing with him?
It's funny because they hype it up so much, or not hype it up, but they build it up so much that it doesn't really lead to anything.
No,
It'll make sense in the next one. Then it'll be like some tiny thing, probably. But that was episodes 28 and 29 of Kuuga. Yeah, I would say the 28 was a better episode. This one was very nothing happened.
Yeah.
Type. Either that or it was like the same thing.
That one was definitely a filler episode.
It was definitely like it's doing the same things as it normally does, but like less of it in a way. I felt like the only thing that we learned was the slight power change.
Yeah.
And that was about it. That's the only thing that we really learned.
So he's got purple's been upgraded, green has been upgraded, and now blue has been upgraded.
Yeah.
So now all he's got is red. And then he's got the black form.
Yeah, which is probably going to be the very last episode or something like that.
Well,
in the snow.
Well, he's got the regular black form before the ultimate.
Yeah.
The ultimate one.
Yeah, the ultimate one's going to be at the very end, which we saw that one way before we started watching the show. So
Yep.
It's going to be in the snow. It's going to be fun. But that's going to do it here for us. We talked a lot about horror movies and Halloween stuff since it is Halloween. You know, we dressed up a little bit with the Star Wars helmets. And we watched some more Kuuga. Go in the comments, or not the comments, the community tab, and vote for what we should do next here on the show. We possibly, in the next segment, or the next episode, the kickoff segment, we might do a ranking list of Power Rangers characters. Because we've technically already talked about the shows and the suits.
Yep.
But we technically didn't do a ranking of the suits either, or the shows. We just already said what was our favorite ones.
Yep.
We might do one of the three specific ones as a ranking list in the next intro segment of the next episode. But look out for that one. It will be coming out sometime next week. But if y'all like this video, leave a like down below. Comment what we should do next here on the Whether News Happens or Not channel and on the Whether News Happens or Not show. Like I said, polls will be coming out every single week, every time we do an episode. So look out for that. Again, we're making TikTok videos, little clips of our show. If you want to watch shorter videos of episodes of the show, go follow us on TikTok. It'll be down here again. And subscribe. The most important thing you can do right now is to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are at 742 subscribers, I believe. And we are getting closer to 800 subscribers. And we'll soon be in March on our 10 years.
Yep.
And then we will be doing a very special 10-year video of whether news happens or not. So that'll be a very fun episode to do, and we'll see what happens in the next several months. Probably, well, maybe like 6 months from now. But yeah, so happy Halloween, everyone. And my name is Trace Parks.
My name is Dawson Mullins.
We'll see you guys in the next episode of the Whether News Happens or Not show. Bye bye.
Peace.